Greetings, cats and kittens. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back to Libby's Lullabies. Today, I am going to be reading another story from the Emerald Kingdom, The Mermaid Princess Pearly, The Magic of Acceptance by Charly Froh and illustrated by Zuzana Svobodova. So I want you guys to sit back or lie down. Either way, enjoy the story. And if there is a story that you would like me to read, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Libby's Lullabies, or you can email me at libbyslullabies@gmail. Once upon a time, in a dreamy place called the Emerald Kingdom, there lived fantastical creatures of every kind. Deep down in the Diamond Ocean, the Meemaw merfolk had a home with glittering coral walls and swirly towers. Froh Palace was always a bustling place, with mermaids and mermen swish-swooshing up and down the glossy halls. But one year, the palace was awash with more activity than normal. Something is going on. The big day was nearly here. Princess Pearly's birthday. In Pearl Palace, every 5 years, the birthday celebrations were especially grand. And wouldn't you know, it was Princess Pearly's 10th birthday. Her 10th! Wow! Everything had to be swept. Everything had to be neat. Everything had to be perfect for Princess Pearly's big day. Princess Pearly was almost ready, but there was one last thing to decide. One last giant thing. The most important thing of all, the dress. Which one should she wear? Which one was special enough? Which one was sparkly enough? Which one was the one? Which one? This dress had too many pearls, and that dress didn't have enough. One dress was too frilly, the other was too itchy. These were too colorful, and these were too boring. Restless and breathless, Princess Pearly whooshed around Pearl Palace asking everyone for help. But the Meemaw mermaids could not agree. Some liked soft silks, others preferred colorful cottons, and one even suggested that pants might be nice. Pants? Okay. Princess Pearly left the Meemaw mermaids behind and swish-swooshed over to ask the Well Committee for a pearly pearl of wisdom. All they said was just go with the seaweed flow and choose the one you like. If only it were that easy. Seize the day, the whale sang as she floated away. Princess Pearly was about to give up, but right then she spotted her friend Floppy the dolphin, who was nodding and waving. With clicks and whistles, he told her to follow him. Floppy had an idea that might help her. After some swimmity dives, they came to a halt. Floppy pointed with his flipper. There, he said. You see it? Between the algae and corals galore? A treasure box. Floppy helped Princess Pearly wiggly wiggle and shuffly shuffle the box free. And when they opened it, a dress puff puff appeared. Carefully, Princess Pearly pulled it out. Yes, it was the one. The pearly perfect dress. It had the perfect number of sparkly shells. It had the perfect amount of golden glitter with the doubling dusting of diamonds. And it even had trim that was the same color as her favorite plush fish, the one her parents had given her when she was little and afraid of ocean storms. All in all, the dress simply had the perfect amount of Meemaw wool. Wow. But oh no! How could it be? A disturbing disaster! A catastrophic catastrophe. A dress-tastrophe, if you will. The dress was too big. Way too big. A gazillion billion times too big. As fast as the rushing waves, Princess Pearly hurried over to the palace tailor. Orly the octopus said no. No. No! Not in a million swims. I can't make that dress fit. Princess Pearly was in shock, to say the least. She cried and cried and cried, and then she cried some more. What would she tell the other Meemaw mermaids? They'd all been working around the drip-drop chloral clock to throw Princess Pearly the perfect party. She couldn't let them down. They would, for sure, expect her dress to be Meemaw-tastic. I think she's stressing a little too much, but that's just me. Princess Pearly had one hope left. She wiped her eyes, blew her nose, and floated over to the one final friend who might know what to do, Snouty, the wise seahorse. My dress is too big, and it can't be made to fit, Princess Pearly said, sniffling. What should I do? Why is this dress so important? Snouty asked. Well, I have to be perfect. The perfect dress for the perfect birthday, for the perfect princess, she answered. Well, well, he said. Let's take a look at what only the heart can see. Snouty placed his snout on his magical ball. Pink steam rose high, stars and glitters swirled in circles, and bubbly bubbles bubbled around. From the fountain of diamonds, a ring appeared. Put this on, Snouty said. It's made with jellyfish magic and tinted with sparkles. The ring will reveal what you are looking for. Princess Pearly was not convinced that her big giant problem would be solved now. What would the ring do? Distract everyone from the disaster dress? She really had nothing to lose, so she put it on. As she slipped her finger through, she felt nothing. The dress was still too big. Completely crushed, the princess drifted back to Pearl Palace. Her party was about to start. All the Meemaw mermaids were wishy-washy, swishy-swashing, and hustling up and down. But as Princess Pearly glided around, it became clear that no one was able to see her. The magical ring had made her invisible. Is this what Snouty had in mind? For Princess Pearly not to be seen at her own party? How rude! No, wait. Snouty had said that the ring would reveal what only the heart could see. So Princess Pearly took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and listened to the Meemaw mermaids as she floated unseen around the palace. I hope she stays healthy for her birthday. I wish her the most delicious meal. I'd like her to laugh until her belly bursts. We want her to know how much we love her. Princess Pearly was confused. Not a single Meemaw mermaid said anything about what the princess would be wearing. They just wanted her to have a bubbly blast. She slipped out of the magical ring and took one last glance at her way too big dress. On one fin, the dress didn't look absolutely perfect, but on the other fin, it reminded Princess Pearly of her loving childhood. The warmth of those pearly perfect Meemaw memories made her heart dance. Her friends and her family loved her, not her dress. Maybe it was Pearly fine if the dress was too big. Maybe she could just accept it and make the best bubbly blast of it. Princess Pearly twirly twirled and swirly swirled, and a twinkly smile spread over her face. The perfect day didn't need a perfect dress after all. She loved her pearly, perfectly imperfect dress. Princess Pearly swish swooshed to the party, finally understanding how to go with the seaweed flow. And wouldn't you know, her gigantic smile made her the best dressed Mima mermaid in the shindig. Plus, the pearl on top, she had the most Mima-tastic birthday party ever! Yay! So, the perfect dress doesn't have to be perfect. It can be perfect just for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, your week, or your weekend. And I will see you next time on Libby's Lullabies. Cheers.